It's not that. A lot of us didn't have what you have. You see, you're getting your high school education. Some people that work there, they don't have that.
Right.
They might have dropped out of school, or they didn't go on to college like most likely you and all your friends will do.
That's right.
You see, somebody like me, when I went to college, but I'm not treated like a college boy there. You see, I get treated like I'm one of you.
Right, but if you think about it, when you started working there, you were indeed a high school student.
And I still feel like I am. That's part of the reason I like to work there. You see, my managers, the people in charge of me, this is great.
Talk to me about your bosses, because this should be interesting.
The other day, one of my managers, they were saying, "Wow, I like your name tag. I like your look. I got mine too." She said, and she said, "Oh, what's it say there?" I said, "Serving you since the year you were born." Wow. And she looked at it. She said, "I was born in 1990." I said, "I know."
So you have managers that are
managers that were born the year that I started pushing my carts.
Wow. What does that feel like?
It doesn't bother me, but I just think it's a little crazy how they're running the store. Like, why not put someone like me with all the experience? I know the business.
Have you ever been asked to be a manager?
I was for a little while. I was a nighttime manager in charge, but I don't want to do that. I don't want the responsibility.
Right.
That's not the truth. They don't want me to do it. They don't trust me with a key. If I need to avoid something off the register, I got to call this 19-year-old girl over or this 17-year-old guy. Can you please turn the key? Because I'm not trusted, or maybe I don't have the knowledge to turn the key.
Yeah.
You see, they turn the key and they push some buttons, and it overrides it. But before they do that, they ask me what I did wrong.
Oh.
It's not necessarily that I did something wrong. Sometimes the customer scans, they'll scan the, I'm trying to think of something that's expensive. They'll scan a head of lettuce and it'll say $8.59 for a head of lettuce. I'm not paying that. And anything over $2, I got to call over the 19-year-old boss to turn the key.
Yeah.
And then when they actually, when they ask for money, like if they'll ask for a pickup, they need $800 out of my drawer. I have to open up my drawer a couple times throughout the day to give them the money, and then the next day, the big boss that's in his 40s will call me into the office, and I have to explain to him why my till was open. And then you know what I tell him? My 19-year-old boss made me do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the truth, right?
That's the only thing you can tell him.
I always tell the truth.
That is the only thing you can tell him.
I mean, it's very important. Hey, we didn't really talk about the history again, like, about what I was doing when I was 16.
Talk about that history for us.
Well, I started pushing carts, and I used to see how many carts I could push at once. But I was really little. I was, 90 pounds, so they used to make fun of me if I couldn't do more than 7 carts. But it was tough.
A lot of peer pressure going on.
You're trying to be a man, so sometimes and then like somebody else. Or sometimes you get momentum, and you have all these carts going, and then some little old lady starts coming out with her one cart, and you run into her with it.
Right.
It's very nerve-wracking. It's not like anybody could just go out there and push carts.
Yeah.
At Walmart, they got these motorized machines. I had to do it by hand.
Takes a very experienced and skilled worker.
But the worst thing about being a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old is when you had to clean the toilets.
Oh, how did that go?
I could get into some things in the women's room, but I'm not going to get into that because
we don't want to know.
You don't even want to know.
We don't even want to know.
And for a 16-year-old boy, it's traumatizing.
Now, you did tell me, Mr. G, that in the bathrooms, they, like you mentioned earlier, with directions on how to do things, they have a how to wash your hands.
Yes,
what is that all about?
You know what? Instead of me telling you about it, why don't we roll the clip?
Yeah, let's take a look, shall we?
Hello, everyone. We're here in the bathroom at ACME Market, and I just am about to wash my hands, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. So it's a good thing that they have this hand washing poster up here. So let's read it. Now, step number 1. Now, wet hands with clean, warm water. But here at ACME, our warm water doesn't work, so we're already up to a problem. Step number 2. I must dispense in bulk a small amount of hand soap into my palm. But they don't explain what my palm is. I'm not sure if it's over here. It might be up here. Maybe I should put it here. But I think in grade school, I learned that this was my palm. I should thoroughly, this is step number 3. Now, are you all writing this down? I think I know. Step number 3, thoroughly wash, in bold, wash. Not 15 seconds, not 25 seconds, but 20 seconds. And if anybody doesn't understand English, they're all right out here in Spanish. So. Step number 4, rinse, comma, then comma, dry with a clean paper towel or your hot hand dryer. This I chose to use because I think it's just a lot more fun to use the hand dryer. So there you have it, folks. Just in case you're not sure how to wash your hands, you can check this how-to video.
So, Mr. G, how have your bosses evaluated you?
Let me tell you about the ACME evaluation system. I had my first 13 years at ACME Markets, never missed a day.
Wow.
Never called out sick.
13 straight years?
Yeah, my philosophy was no worky, no pay.
Right.
Because there, you call out sick, you don't get paid. So I figured if I don't feel good, I might as well make money for feeling like crap.
Right.
So, one day they were giving the review. They give you a, like a checklist, like meets expectations, exceeds expectations, below expectations.
Right.
Yeah, well, I had my section on attendance. What do you think I got?
Attendance?
With a perfect record. I had a perfect record. Never missed a day in 13 years.
Straight years.
What do you think they gave me for my attendance record?
Above average.
I got a meets expectations.
Meets expectations.
So I went to my boss. I said, how the heck? I said, what do I have to do? Come on my days off to get a B?
Exactly.
He gave me a C, an average.
Oh.
Then we had this slow kid. He scans like this. Boop. Boop. We used to call him Lightning. His quality and quantity of work was an above expectations. What do you think mine was?
Medium.
Below.
Below.
Wasn't even average.
Below.
And I said, I'm out here busting my butt. I'm putting this stuff. I'm in charge of the store. You got me working overnight with the graveyard guys. Then you got me calling me at 8 in the morning to come back in after I already worked from 2 in the afternoon till 8 in the morning, and then you're calling me up to come in again. But I get a below. That's how the evaluation system works.
Unbelievable.
At ACME Markets.
Yeah.
And you know what? When it says sign, I write no sign. I'm not signing that garbage. It's not true.
It's not true. It's false. It's what it is.
At least here in East Brunswick, when they evaluate you, it's accurate.
Yeah.
And real.
Unlike at ACME.
Unlike at ACME. They don't appreciate anything that I do.
They don't appreciate
Very bitter. I like the job. I have fun. I see the people your age. We have fun at night. We goof around.
Excellent.
Have a nice time.
Do you expect to be working there how many years from now?
I know a guidance counselor. My guidance counselor, I went to Hamilton High School. That's my guidance counselor. He's been there for 35, 40 years. He's still there.
You plan on beating him?
I don't know. I figured I'd want to get 20 years in. I'm almost there. Yeah, and maybe get out, but I don't know.
We'll
see how it goes.
But yeah, we will have to.
I figured by now I'd be done.
See how it goes.
My friends that made it to 16 years still make fun of me. They're like, you beat us. Because they all wait. 16 years was a lot.
That is.
It is.
So, Mr. G, tell us what is your fondest memory of ACME throughout all the 19 years that you've been working
My
there?
fondest memory would probably have to be just a store I worked in. I worked in the Lambertville ACME, which is now the City Hall. And I was there for 4 or 5 years, but it was a nice family knit. Like there was like 15 workers there. If you needed the key at the register, you'd say, I need the key, and the girl next to you on the register had it on an oven mitt, and it was just there. They trusted us, and we were able to do it ourselves. There was no scanners, so like it was just, the prices were right on there, and everybody was really nice. There was none of the crap. All the crap I just told you, none of that.
Wow.
So that was probably my fondest, just being there at that store.
Your fondest memory at ACME. And a fine employee you are at that. Mr. G, thanks for taking the time here today.
Nice talking to you.
All right.
Take care.
Thanks again.
Bling, bling.
Right now I'm going to send you back to the real man.